and Joe, what's up everybody? Alright, people keep asking me to shoot this video, even though we've already shot it before. I think it's people that are new to the channel, and I just have too much content. So it's going to be about banking and healthcare, so we're going to get into it. Of course, if you want to sign up for the Patreon, we're putting some content over there. It'd be really cool if you did. So yeah, let's get into it. And if you want to smash that like button, comment, and subscribe, that's also super awesome. YouTubers love it when you do that. It just is one click. So, yeah, let's first focus on healthcare. I've been getting a lot of questions about healthcare. I had no problem Googling this and finding an agent and then getting like 700 different offers from 700 different companies. It's super straightforward, guys. Like, you got to have a little bit more gumph and go get. Use that Google more. You know, all you got to do is find an agent, and then this agent is going to essentially start giving you offers from different companies. And the healthcare is super affordable here. You can get like the cheapest package for like, I swear, I think it's like 60 bucks a year, which covers not much, but it just gives you some coverageability. And then it goes all the way up to like the triple, quadruple platinum. They do go like bronze, silver, gold, platinum, crystal plus. Like, it does go in that kind of way. And this is all for people under 50 something. If you're over 50 something, you've got to go somewhere else. I don't have information on that. I'm not 50 something, so I had no need to look it up. But if you're in the age range, it's, you know, let's just put it this way. It maxes out at like $1,200 a year for like crazy coverage that like covers everything. It comes with some dental. I think it even comes with some vision. You know, it's kind of up to you to pick what you're going to want. Do I think you should have health insurance? If you're going to live here for a year plus, yeah, you should have health insurance. Especially if you're going to go ride around a motorcycle. You know, this is one country where you can actually afford to get. This guy's been on the 361 inch for a while. That's the new 361 inch. I'm not too big of a fan of the 360 camera, but like, I don't know what the 1 inch looks like on the 360, and he's not moving it, so it might look pretty good. I hate my 360 camera. It looks like worse than VHS tape quality. Worst purchase of 2022 was the Insta360 camera. And I researched that camera, and I don't know why anyone was giving that thing a good review. It certainly wasn't a good camera. So anyways, back to the health insurance type deal. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say that it's pretty easy to find. I'll try to find some things to put in the comment section, but I just Googled it and found agents and talked to them on Zillow, and really straightforward. And as far as dental, they don't offer you much in dental insurance. They'll pay for your cleaning. I think it's like $1 million a year or something is what I have. Maybe $2 million a year total for whatever happens there. This is one of the best places to get dental work done. Like I said, we got 2 implants, and they've been great. I've had no problems with them. Extraction, everything done at a $50 million price tag, which is crazy affordable. And I have like a titanium one with I don't think it's a lifetime. I didn't do the lifetime on the cap. I forget what it is. I went with Korean though. I wasn't gonna go with Swiss. Swiss was too much for me at the time. I think it was like 75. So another 1,000 for like the best ones, which I think were Swiss. So I don't really need Swiss. So I didn't get the Swiss. We are walking on a street that you are familiar with if you've ever watched one of my videos. If you haven't, this is Wynn Way. This is the main walking street here in District 1. So I think that pretty much covers health insurance. It's pretty straightforward. You pick a package, you pay for it, it lasts for a year. They give you a health insurance card just like in America or wherever else you're from. You use that health insurance card, and bingo, bango, bongo. The way it does vary from thing to thing though is, you know, platinum covership gives you like the in-hospital day treatment, how many days. It'll give you the exact how many days it'll pay. It'll tell you how much you got to pay, copay. There is a copay, but it's very small here. They'll break it all down on each thing. You know, they love selling that shit here, so they got all these like PDFs ready to go and send to you like once you're ready to start looking. But it does all that. It even gives you, like in Vietnam, when you go to the hospital, somebody has to stay with you when you're in a hospital room, whether it's a family member or somebody you hire. It also accounts for that inside of it. So with the affordability of it, unless you're some kind of super brokey and you have no money, I would say get health insurance. And if you're like a healthy dude in your 20s, just get like the bottom tier one. So if, like, heaven forbid that ever happened, you get hit or something and, you know, something like that, then you can go in there. As far as like breaking an arm and shit, if you break an arm, it don't cost that much. I think it's like $100 to get a cast on. If you need surgery, it is going to start costing you money though. I would just say it's safe to a safe bet to get yourself some health insurance if you're going to be living here, especially if you know you're going to be living here like 2 to 3 or 4 years. Now 92% of the expats that I know living here, unless they work for a company, do not have health insurance. So just to give you some perspective, if they do work for a company, it's usually taken care of through the company if they've got a good enough job. So I just thought I'd give you some guidance on that. What do we got going on over here? Got a little photo shoot. A couple of little hotties. Anyways, on to the next topic, which is another asked topic. Banking. How does banking break down here? Well, you can't get a banking account at all now unless you have a TRC. Them's the rules. I know some people that were able to get it on a tourist visa, but I've only heard that from a couple people, and you're not going to get a full access account. You know, my buddy told me a story where his friend got one, but everyone else that I know tried. Come on, count. A lot of them, they're all grouped up, motorbike guys. Here's the old rickshaw scam. Cyclones, I think you guys call them. That's the official term here. Wow, imagine that guy having to push around that girl. I'm a big guy, but she like two of me. So as far as opening a bank account, you can't do it without a TRC anymore, especially in Saigon. I don't know of any bank that'll touch you. It used to be before, if you had a tourist visa that was longer than 90 days, they would give you an account and a debit card. Then what happened, like their first thing they did, like right before COVID, was deactivate your debit card, and then you could only go in and actually withdraw money in person, and you couldn't put in money. You had to have a Vietnamese put the money into your account. I know this sounds weird, but this is whatever rules they came up with here because they thought that was a good idea. But now it's gone completely away to where, and some people were able to maintain those accounts that I talked about with a debit card. Some got their debit card cut and were still able to maintain an account. And then some had their entire accounts closed out once they went with that with that rule. Excuse me. Wait, I won't walk. Let's walk this way. So, yeah. Other things that can happen with the so say if you're a VQ on a 5-year visa exemption, you cannot open up a fully active checking account either with a debit card, and you cannot deposit money either. You can withdraw money, and that's it, in cash, in person, no debit card. So you've got to get a TRC if you're going to want to do proper business here. They put it that way. I don't think they're going to go backwards. You know, it's essentially they've closed any loopholes that the one-year tourists take advantage visa people were causing. So it's as simple as that. You can blame them for everything. That's a good thumbnail. I'm happy with that. I'll take that. So it's pretty much TRC if you want to do like have a meaningful life here and get stuff done. There's other ways to get shit done. Hold on. Just enjoy the scenery while I'm texting. Not gonna edit that out either, because guess what? You get text in real life. Here's the Vincom Center. So yeah, to not draw out the video too long, or like, you know, when we do videos that are concise on information, I keep it about 100% to the topic. I do not waste your time. I don't give you a bunch of stupid shit you don't need to know. So like, can you open a checking account without a TRC? Not really. There's gonna be somebody, I guaranteed, in the comments that's like, I opened one without a TRC. And they're not gonna give a timeline of when they did. Or there probably will be someone that's like, I opened one 2 weeks ago. It's just kind of the way this stuff works. As far as I know, I don't know of any person here that's on the 30-day tourist visa that's been able to open a checking account in 2022 and 2023. So take that how you want. Again, the health insurance is super, super, super easy. I'll try to round up some links or agents for you. Probably not agents, just links. But all you really have to do is get connected through a agent, and then you're good. You're Gucci. So yeah. Who's Puccini? That looks, how are they not getting copyright infringed on Googie or Coach? Is that Coach or Googie? They all look the same shit to me. Hello. I'm not into any of that stuff. High-end fashion, even if I ever became, I'd say even a billionaire, like a US billionaire, which is never gonna happen. I would never even buy it then. For what? Who am I trying to impress? There's zero need for that stuff. It's not like it's better. It's not like it lasts longer. Gucci shoes fall apart just like shoes. Gucci purses fall apart just like regular purses if you use them all the time. It's as simple as that. Boop, 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 boop. So that's the video. I don't think I have anything else to add. If you do, of course, if you have opened a checking account with a full debit card that's fully operational without having a TRC in the past year, let me know in the comments. I don't want to hear you've got some half-assed account that you can only go and pull money out in person, because 98% of people, that's not going to work. Like, that is the most inconvenient thing in the world. And let me tell you something, it is a fucking pain to pull money out, a fucking pain to pull money out in person here. They are sticklers on the signature. They will keep making you re-sign it until it looks exactly like the one that you put on file there. And it just takes a while. It's a drawn out process. Anytime I go to pull out money, it's a half-hour deal. That's why I don't do it anymore. At least a half-hour deal. So you want to get yourself set up. You know, what you really want to do when you're here is, if you're going to stay here and actually work, get you a company that's actually going to get you a TRC, or don't F with it. Like, there's too many dudes that are just making cash jobs here and still doing the visa run, and their quality of life sucks. Like, why not just go pay some taxes to the Vietnamese government? It's not like they're a lot, and get you a TRC, man. I guess as simple as that. We already talked about this restaurant. They cut all their vegetables on the ground during the day. And this is rat city through here. Like, I would not be keen to eat here. There are shit tons of rats that run through here. This is a more highly rat trafficked area. That would be the last restaurant I would ever eat at in Saigon. Let's put it that way. And I'm sure there's dirtier ones, but there is no way I'm even having a bite of food there. Not even on the consideration list. I watched them meal prep one day, and they were on milk crates on the ground, chopping all the veg, everything, even some meat. Do you understand? That's in a milk crate. So it was like falling through the milk crate and then touching the ground. And I'm sure there's worse shit that goes on in restaurants, but whoo, I'll pass, thanks. So that's the video. I hope you found it helpful. You know, I'm out here working for you guys. I'm doing the best I can, trying to provide you with all the information you asked for. Even though if I do have a video on it, a lot of people are like, you shot the same video again. Well, people ask me for it, man. Like, and there's always new information to add to these things, so it is what it is. All right, thank you all for watching. You stay frosty out there. See you on the next one. Peace out.